The adventure motorcycle industry is locked in a massive arms race. We are witnessing the death of the traditional dual sport and the birth of radar-guided, clutchless supercomputers built to conquer the dirt. If you ride a 5-year-old bike, it is an outdated dinosaur. Today, we destroy the confusion. We break down the top 12 new adventure motorcycles for 2026. We expose exact tech specs, what is new, and brand new retail prices. Do not blink. The final machines feature automated transmissions that eliminate the clutch. Let us begin. Number 12, the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. Let us kick things off with the absolute king of the budget adventure category. For years, the original Royal Enfield Himalayan received praise for its rugged charm, but it faced mockery for being slow, heavy, and primitive. Royal Enfield listened to the complaints, threw the old air-cooled engine in the garbage, and built a modern masterpiece for 2026. The tech specs shame the previous generation. It features the brand new Sherpa 452cc engine. This represents Royal Enfield's very first liquid-cooled engine in their history. It produces 40 horsepower and 29 pound-feet of torque. That is a staggering 65% increase in horsepower over the old 411 model. Engineers designed a forged piston and an aluminum cylinder barrel to reduce internal friction. The dual overhead camshafts allow the engine to spin up to 8,000 RPM, transforming the highway passing ability. It weighs 432 pounds fueled. The sculpted fuel tank holds 4.5 gallons, offering a real-world range exceeding 200 miles. What makes it different from the previous version? Everything. The engineers abandoned the old half-duplex cradle frame and utilized a steel twin-spar frame. The engine acts as a stressed member, increasing chassis rigidity. It gets a modern ride-by-wire throttle, allowing for 2 selectable riding modes. It features a full-color circular TFT dashboard that casts full Google Maps navigation to the screen via a smartphone connection. The suspension features Showa inverted front forks with nearly 8 inches of travel. These forks absorb deep ruts that bottomed out the old suspension. The brakes feature a Vibray 2-piston caliper gripping a 320mm front disc. You get standard switchable ABS, allowing you to lock the rear tire on gravel descents. The new price is an undeniable steal. You ride this capable machine straight off the showroom floor for exactly $5,799. It destroys the excuse that you need $20,000 to start an adventure. If you think the Himalayan is a massive value, wait until you see the Disruptor sitting at number 11. It utilizes KTM DNEA for half the price. Number 11, the CFMoto 450 MT. The middleweight adventure segment was getting out of control with rising weights and astronomical prices. Enter the CFMoto 450 MT. This motorcycle is not just an update. It is a disruptor that has the Japanese and European manufacturers sweating in their boardrooms. It delivers authentic off-road capability in a lightweight, priced package. The tech specs are what dirt riders beg for. It utilizes a 449cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine producing 44 horsepower and 32 pound-feet of torque. It features a 270-degree crank, giving it the exact same traction, finding power pulse as a Yamaha Ténéré, but in a smaller frame. Engineers utilize dual balancer shafts to cancel out secondary vibrations, keeping your hands comfortable during highway stints. It weighs a featherlight 385 pounds dry. The rugged tank holds 4.6 gallons, offering over 200 miles of range. What makes it unique in the 2026 market? It features genuine, fully adjustable KYB suspension with nearly 8 inches of travel front and rear. It rocks a hardcore dirt setup with a 21-inch front wheel and an 18-inch rear wheel, wrapped in dual sport rubber. The wheels feature a cross-spoke design, allowing you to run tubeless tires. This prevents pinch flats on jagged rocks. You get a 5-inch TFT display, switchable Bosch ABS for the dirt, and a standard heavy-duty skid plate. And the seat height sits at 31.5 inches, allowing shorter riders to touch the ground. The new price is disruptive. It demands exactly $5,999. You buy genuine KYB suspension and KTM-derived engine architecture for the price of a used dual sport. If you think CFMoto is disrupting the market, wait until you see the paradigm shift Suzuki pulled off at number 10. It changes the game. Number 10, the Suzuki V-Strom 800DE. For 2 decades, the Suzuki V-Strom utilized a reliable, aging 90-degree V-twin engine For this new generation, Suzuki committed the ultimate heresy. They killed the V-twin. The new Suzuki V-Strom 800DE abandons its namesake engine to utilize an advanced parallel twin, and it transforms the motorcycle into a legitimate off-road weapon. The tech specs leave the old V-Strom 6050 in the dust. It utilizes a 776cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, producing 84 horsepower and 57 pound-feet of torque. It features the patented Suzuki cross-balancer system. This system positions two balancer shafts at 90 degrees to the crankshaft, entirely eliminating the bone-shaking vibrations associated with parallel twins. It weighs 507 pounds fueled. The heavy tank holds 5.3 gallons, providing over 250 miles of range. What makes it different from the previous version? This is the first V-Strom in history to feature a dirt-focused 21-inch front wheel. The previous generations strictly used 19-inch front wheels, limiting their capability in deep sand and mud. It features Showa fully adjustable suspension with 8.7 inches of travel, the longest travel ever fitted to a V-Strom. It features a bi-directional quick shifter as standard equipment, allowing for lightning-fast, clutchless upshifts on the highway. Suzuki integrated a gravel mode into the traction control system, which permits the rear wheel to spin and slide while maintaining forward momentum. The new price remains competitive. You purchase this updated machine for $11,599. It is the ultimate middleweight workhorse. If you think Suzuki's suspension is impressive, wait until you see the Expedition Ready Monster at number 9 that erases harsh impacts. Hey, hardcore adventure riders, are you still riding an outdated machine, or are you ready to upgrade to modern suspension? Tell me in the comments right now. And if you want the truth about motorcycles, click that subscribe button. Let us continue the countdown. Number 9, the Husqvarna Norden 901 Expedition. The standard Husqvarna Norden was a beautiful, capable machine, but off-road riders complained that the standard WP Apex suspension was too soft and bottomed out on jagged rocks. Husqvarna listened, returned to their drawing board, and unleashed the Norden 901 Expedition for 2026. It is a massive upgrade. The tech specs focus on endurance. It shares the proven 889cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine with the KTM 890 Adventure, producing 105 horsepower and 74 pound-feet of torque. The engine utilizes dual balancer shafts and forged camshafts to reduce weight and vibration. It weighs 473 pounds dry. The sculpted tank holds 5 gallons, dropping the fuel weight low around the engine block to lower the center of gravity. What makes the Expedition different from the standard Norden? Husqvarna ripped out the standard suspension and bolted on the elite WP Explore suspension system. This upgrade provides 9.4 inches of plush, fully adjustable travel, erasing harsh impacts from deep ruts and jumps. The rider adjusts compression, rebound, and preload directly from the top of the fork tubes without tools. Furthermore, the Expedition model comes armed straight from the factory. It includes a heavy-duty aluminum skid plate, premium heated grips, a heated rider seat, a tall touring windshield, and a center stand as standard equipment. The connectivity unit allows turn-by-turn navigation through the Ride Husqvarna app. The new price reflects the premium Expedition Ready loadout. It costs $15,799. You do not need to buy a single aftermarket part before riding across the continent. You can cross the continent on the Norden, but if you demand Italian radar technology, do not skip number 8. It watches your blind spots. Number 8. The Moto Guzzi Stelvio. When you demand premium Italian heritage combined with cutting-edge, life-saving technology, you buy the brand new Moto Guzzi Stelvio. Moto Guzzi resurrected the legendary Stelvio nameplate, but they threw away the old, heavy, air-cooled engine of the past. This is a leap into the 21st century. The tech specs are a mechanical marvel. It features the advanced 1042cc liquid-cooled transverse V-twin engine from the V100 Mandello. It produces 115 horsepower and 77 pound-feet of torque. The engine blocks act as a stressed member of the tubular steel frame. Unlike almost every other adventure bike on the market that uses a high-maintenance chain, the Stelvio utilizes a durable, low-maintenance shaft final drive. The shaft features anti-jacking geometry to prevent the rear end from lifting during hard acceleration. It weighs 542 pounds fueled. The tank holds 5.5 gallons. What makes it different and updated for 2026? The Stelvio integrates Piaggio fast-forward radar technology. It features front and rear-facing radar units that power the adaptive cruise control and blind spot information system. When you are crushing 500 miles on the interstate, the motorcycle maintains a safe following distance from the traffic ahead. It warns you via LED lights in the mirrors if a vehicle hides in your blind spot before you change lanes. The braking system utilizes Brembo monoblock calipers, gripping dual 320mm discs. The new price is accessible for an exotic Italian machine. It commands $16,390. It is the ultimate alternative to the German touring bikes. If you think the Stelvio is impressive, do not blink. The king of the middleweight dirt segment receives an electronic upgrade at number 7. Number 7. The Yamaha Ténéré 700. For 5 years, the Yamaha Ténéré 700 dominated the adventure segment by being simple, rugged, and devoid of complex electronics. But the industry demanded more refinement. For 2026, Yamaha overhauled the Ténéré, injecting it with advanced electronics while protecting its hardcore off-road soul. The tech specs maintain the legendary reliability. It features the proven 689cc liquid-cooled SEEP2 parallel twin engine, producing 72 horsepower and 50 pound-feet of torque. The engineers redesigned the intake tract and airbox to deliver more mid-range punch. It weighs a manageable 459 pounds fueled. The tank holds 4.2 gallons. What makes it different from the primitive versions? This is a paradigm shift. Yamaha ditched the old mechanical throttle cables and integrated YCCT. This ride-by-wire system gives the Ténéré selectable riding modes to adjust the throttle map. The suspension is updated with newly designed, fully adjustable KYB forks featuring improved damping circuits. The revised rear shock linkage absorbs heavy landings. It features a brand new 6.3-inch vertical TFT display. The ABS system offers 3 modes: fully active, front wheel active only, and fully disabled for the dirt. The engineers sculpted a thinner seat profile and reinforced foot peg mounts to improve the standing riding position during technical trail sections. The new price remains aggressive against the European competition. You buy this upgraded legend for $10,999. It remains the undisputed king of reliability. The Ténéré is a dirt legend, but the asphalt carving weapon at number 6 rewrote the cornering rules. Keep watching. Are you enjoying this dive into ADV perfection? If you love the smell of dirt and the sound of a twin-cylinder engine, click that like button right now. It costs $0 and supports the channel. Let us hit the top 6. Number 6. The Honda Africa Twin Adventure Sports. The Honda Africa Twin is an undeniable legend of the dirt, but Honda realized an uncomfortable truth. A percentage of buyers strictly rode the adventure sports model on the paved highway, where the traditional 21-inch front wheel caused vague handling in the tight corners. For 2026, Honda updated the Africa Twin Adventure Sports to be the uncompromising asphalt carver. The tech specs are refined for mid-range pulling power. It features the proven 1084cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine producing 100 horsepower. Honda bumped the compression ratio to 10.5 to 1 and redesigned the valve timing to increase the low and mid-range torque to 82 pound-feet. It weighs 535 pounds wet. The continent-crushing fuel tank holds 6.5 gallons. What makes it different from the old, dirt-focused model? Honda ripped off the 21-inch front wheel and bolted on an agile 19-inch front wheel wrapped in wider street-biased rubber. This geometry change transforms the asphalt handling, making the heavy bike corner like a sport tourer while lowering the seat height for better rider confidence. It features updated Showa EER, a electronic suspension. This system adjusts damping in real time based on stroke speed and vehicle posture. The suspension travel was slightly reduced to optimize road stability. Honda integrated a revised, thicker aerodynamic front fairing and a 5-stage adjustable windscreen to block freezing wind blast. The DCT option features refined hydraulic control for smoother, low-speed maneuvers. The new price demands exactly $17,599. It is the ultimate Japanese transcontinental weapon. The Africa Twin dominates the pavement, but if you want to push a button and drop your seat height at a red light, number 5 will blow your mind. Number 5, the Triumph Tiger 1200 Rally Pro. The previous generation of the Triumph Tiger 1200 was criticized for having a stalling-prone engine at slow off-road speeds and a seat height that terrified riders with shorter legs. For 2026, Triumph returned to the engineering lab. It addressed every complaint and created a masterpiece of British engineering. The tech specs deliver blistering power. It utilizes an advanced 1,160cc liquid-cooled inline triple engine equipped with the innovative T-plane crank. The T-plane crank utilizes a unique 1-3-2 firing order, which produces the low-end traction of a twin cylinder with the high-end rush of a triple. It produces 148 horsepower and 96 pound-feet of torque. It weighs 549 pounds fueled. The tank holds 5.2 gallons. What makes it different and updated? Triumph Engineering increased the engine inertia in the crankshaft and the alternator rotor. This internal change smooths out the low RPM throttle response, curing the old stalling issue and allowing the rider to confidently crawl over jagged rocks at low speeds. The greatest new feature is the active preload reduction. When you pull up to a stoplight, you press a button on the right handlebar switch cube. The Showa semi-active suspension drops the rear shock preload, lowering the seat height by nearly an inch so you can flat-foot the machine. When you accelerate past a designated speed, the suspension returns to its normal ride height. The engineers also redesigned the foot peg clearance to prevent the pegs from dragging during aggressive cornering. The new price reflects the premium British technology. It demands $22,995. If you think dropping the suspension with a button is incredible, wait until you see what Ducati did at number 3. It does it automatically. But first, let us look at the most exotic machine on the list. Number 4. The MV Agusta LXP Orioli. When you demand the premium, exotic, exclusive adventure motorcycle forged by human hands, you skip the German and Japanese dealerships and you buy the MV Agusta LXP Orioli. This is not a standard production motorcycle. It is a limited, numbered piece of rolling Italian jewelry built to conquer the Dakar Rally in luxury. The tech specs shatter the traditional adventure mold. It features a brand new, advanced 931cc liquid-cooled inline triple engine. It produces 124 horsepower and 75 pound-feet of torque. It features a counter-rotating crankshaft, technology stolen from Moto GP, which fights the gyroscopic forces of the front wheel. This makes the heavy machine flick into corners with speed. It weighs roughly 485 pounds dry. The tank holds 5.3 gallons. What makes it unique and brand new? MV Agusta built an ultra-premium superbike for the dirt. It features expensive, fully adjustable SAC suspension with 8.3 inches of travel. It features Kevlar-reinforced bodywork, a CNC-machined aluminum swing arm, and Brembo Stylema brakes. The electronic suite includes a 6-axis IMU feeding an advanced traction control system designed for high-speed desert sliding. The motorcycle is delivered with a custom Termignoni titanium exhaust system in the crate, dropping the weight and increasing the horsepower. The paint process involves hand-applied graphics and multiple layers of clear coat to protect the finish from trail debris. The new price is not for the faint of heart. It commands a staggering $30,000. It is the undisputed status symbol of the adventure world. $30,000 is astronomical, but the gravity-cheating supercomputer at number 3 lowers itself automatically. You need to see this. Number 3. The Ducati Multistrada V4S. Ducati refuses to be second best. When other manufacturers put radar on their motorcycles, Ducati went back to the lab to dominate the electronic arms race. The updated 2026 Ducati Multistrada V4S is not just a motorcycle. It is an intelligent supercomputer that manipulates the laws of physics to keep you safe. The tech specs are blistering. It features the 1,158cc liquid-cooled V4 engine producing 170 horsepower and 92 pound-feet of torque. The valve clearance checks are scheduled every 37,000 miles, ensuring long-term durability. It weighs 511 pounds without fuel. The tank holds 5.8 gallons. What makes it different and updated? Ducati integrated the DVO system. This algorithm estimates the physical forces acting on the motorcycle in real time to sharpen the ABS and traction control intervention. It calculates the slip angle and lean angle with unprecedented precision. The cylinder deactivation system shuts down the rear cylinders to prevent roasting your legs. For 2026, this system works on the move at highway speeds to improve fuel efficiency. But the magic is the automatic lowering device. You do not push a button. When the motorcycle detects your speed drops below 6 miles per hour, the electronic suspension automatically bleeds the preload, dropping the bike over an inch to let you flat-foot the pavement. When you accelerate, the pump restores the ride height. It cheats gravity. Furthermore, the forward radar system manages the adaptive cruise control, while the rear radar handles the blind spot detection. The new price matches the computing power. It demands exactly $28,305. We are entering the top 2. If you hate pulling a heavy clutch lever in traffic, the final 2 machines eliminate the manual transmission forever. Do not blink. Number 2. The KTM 1390 Super Adventure CVO. The KTM brands themselves, ready to race, but for 2026, they decided to be ready to destroy the competition. They threw away their 1290 engine and built a powerful monster. The KTM 1390 Super Adventure CVO is the most aggressive machine to ever roll out of Austria. The tech specs are built for adrenaline. It features the brand new Board 1350cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine equipped with camshaft variable valve timing. This system shifts the camshaft profile at higher RPMs to open the valves further, unleashing a top-end rush. It produces a mind-bending 173 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque. It weighs exactly 500 pounds dry. The tank holds 6 gallons. What makes it different and updated? The game changer is the brand new AMT automated manual transmission. KTM integrated a centrifugal clutch and an advanced shifting drum. There is no manual clutch lever on the handlebar. You can ride it as a seamless automatic, or you can manually shift gears using paddle shifters on the handlebar. When parking on a hill, you engage a dedicated park mode to lock the transmission. Furthermore, it features the latest Bosch front radar system, which includes stop-and-go functionality. In gridlock traffic, the motorcycle will automatically brake to a complete stop behind a car and accelerate when the car moves. It eliminates the exhausting fatigue of highway riding. It features a brand new portrait-oriented 8-inch touchscreen dashboard with an anti-glare coating and full smartphone connectivity. The new price for this Austrian missile is exactly $22,699. The KTM is a clutchless missile, but the undisputed king of the globe at number 1 holds enough fuel to cross the desert without stopping. Do not blink. Number 1, the BMW R 1300 GS Adventure. We have reached the undisputed summit, the number 1 anticipated, engineered, redesigned adventure motorcycle on the planet. The BMW R 1300 GS Adventure throws away the beloved curved aesthetic of the past and ushers in an aggressive, utilitarian, transcontinental era of survival. The tech specs rewrite the rules of long-distance endurance. It features the redesigned 1300cc liquid-cooled boxer flat twin engine equipped with BMW shift cam technology. The engineers moved the gearbox underneath the engine to centralize mass and shorten the powertrain. It produces 145 horsepower and 110 pound-feet of torque. It weighs 593 pounds fueled. The defining feature of the Adventure model is the heavy-duty, square-shaped aluminum fuel tank that holds a staggering 7.9 gallons. This allows you to cross the desolate deserts on Earth with over 300 miles of range. What makes it different from the standard GS? The revolution is the optional ASA. BMW eliminated the manual clutch lever. Advanced electromechanical actuators operate the clutch and the gear shifts. You twist the throttle and let the German supercomputer manage the torque. The shifting algorithms adapt to your riding style, holding gears longer during aggressive acceleration. It features the new Evo Telelever front suspension. This redesign features a flexible plate that connects the handlebars to the steering stem, isolating your wrists from the jarring impacts of rocks while maintaining precise steering feedback. The Evo Paralever rear suspension utilizes a stiffer swing arm for improved traction. It includes a matrix LED headlight that eliminates the traditional asymmetrical design. The standard cross-spoke wheels and integrated docking points built directly into the aluminum tank allow you to securely strap heavy luggage. The new price is an investment in your survival. The base model demands $22,745. If you dare to cross the globe without stopping, this is the undisputed king. The GS is the ultimate survivor. But which of these machines will you choose to conquer the world? Thank you for riding with us through this countdown. Click on the next video to continue the ride. If this detailed breakdown prepared you to buy your next transcontinental weapon, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below, and tell me which of these must-haves you would take across the continent. Stay prepared, respect the physics of the ride, keep the rubber side down, and we will catch you in the next one.